Let's try that again. My mic was weird and not working correctly. Hello, everybody. I'm Steak Mittens. It's been like a month, but I was away for work and I haven't had the time to really play on Saturdays, annoyingly. But we're back now, and we're going to try to get more Heaven's Vault done, and I'll reread this. The story so far. Alia's search for the roboticist, Janiki Renba, has ended at the wreckage of his ship. Renba is looking for the Vault, an ancient observatory he believed to hold the only hope of preventing a darkness from overtaking the nebula. The roboticist's search began with a telescope-like device recovered from a buried ship. Alia has found something similar at an old recording station. Perhaps other ancient sites, like the mysterious Withering Palace mentioned by an ancient recording, will yield other clues. We're also going to be getting an ad in like 3 minutes, which is sort of annoying, but it is what it is. As per usual, I will just not play when the ad is running so that nobody misses things. But I think all we have to do right now anyway is like decide where we want to go. So I will ready the tackle, mistress. I mean, so I was here. Or where am I? I'm here, right? I don't know enough about here to like get there. I mean, I wonder if I might be able to get there. I could go back to Ajax and talk to Professor Mayari, which I have not done since the start of the game. Yeah, I left Amir there, but I could go check in on Amir. And then I could go talk to Ori again. I wonder if this will let me find something. I think I'll try this. Yeah, I apparently have enough, so let's try that. I would like to sail there. Advance story, please. I'm gonna do this navigation. Gonna add in a minute, so I mean, hopefully we can get to where we're trying to go. We'll need to turn left momentarily, mistress. Okay. Sure. Why not? Oh, there's something over there. I missed it. Ad time. Let's wait for 3 minutes now. I don't know if we'll be able to finish this today, but I do want to get it finished. I have so many games that I want to play, and like just not enough time to. And most of them are like games that I feel more comfortable or want to stream. You know, like I really like playing sort of puzzle, deduction, detective-y games on stream. Mostly just because I like talking out loud about them while playing, and I need the excuse to do that. If I'm just like playing it on my own, I'm not going to talk out loud. That feels really weird to me. I just don't do it naturally. But if I'm streaming and I have sort of an excuse to be speaking about what I'm doing, then it feels a lot better. So I like much prefer to stream those games, and I don't want to stream unless I can stream for a couple hours, which doesn't always work out for timing. So I'm very behind on my like list of games that I like to get through, and there's a ton of really good stuff coming in March, like a bunch of cool detective-y, deduction-y kind of logic games, and I'm really excited to play some of them. But we gotta finish other stuff. So many things to get through. You know, what a horrible problem to have, right? I have too many fun things I want to do, and I can't find the time to do all of the fun things that I want to do. How infuriating. Okay, well, one more minute, and then we can return to the only part of the game that I find irritating, honestly, is the like sailing the rivers. I'm sure some people find it like peaceful or whatever, but I don't know. I mostly the controls are kind of weird and it spins all over the place. It feels very like disconnected to me. I find it sort of irritating. I'd rather just be able to go to the planets. Perhaps there was a telescope in the stand on the roof of the ruin near Mercy. Perhaps Janicki took it. That might imply our telescope contains extractable data. We should go left up ahead, mistress. Mistress. Yes, 6. I have a result, mistress. A result? What kind of result? The triangulation of the telescope, mistress, that Renba found. Assuming there were recording devices transmitting data to each other and to a central source. Assuming they were positioned deliberately to cover a particular section of the nebula from many angles, while maintaining a line of sight to that central source. Mistress, I believe I have found Renba's observatory. Oh, that looks promising. Evidently, it's far further than we have ever been. Available data suggests the withering place is somewhere nearby. There is a path in the water. I mean, that place looked promising on the right, but it wouldn't let me go to it. I guess it dates from the Axian Empire, mistress. I'll investigate, mistress. I found a shredded, curled scroll filled with algebraic glyphs. Just lying out there? It appears to be painted on, mistress. This is one end of a blurry fragment of text. It's probably not that. So like this book holds like this is live, so this is probably life. This book holds life? I think that's right. Let's say this is made on the site we're looking for. We're on the right track. This should make the exact spot we are currently after easier to find. We have to sail on to resume the search, mistress. Feels good to be back on a real river again. We are back within our search zone, mistress. Can you see it? The site must be hidden amongst these clouds, mistress. How do we find it? Want to stick kind of right to the best of my ability. I am unsure, mistress. I suggest we look. Oh god, why did it just like teleport me up here? This is an area of weaker flow once more, mistress. If I just sort of follow the direction that I have to go in, it shouldn't really change anything. I didn't think the ship could move through flows this week. But it seems like whoever built the Nightingale knew what they were doing. did build the ship, mistress. I have no idea who built her. Suppose she must have been Elberethian. There's something here. I will activate the hopper now, mistress. We did it. The Withering Palace. I keep calling it... Sorry, there's like something stuck in my throat. I keep calling it the Withering Place, but it's Withering Palace. How can there be a palace here?
We hoppered down into a narrow, rocky canyon. Waves of dust made it impossible to breathe.
Mistress? The air, it's getting to me.
This was the worst one yet.
We'd best keep moving. How long can I last out here? Evidently you have 2 minutes without shelter. After that your lungs will begin to struggle. Let's hope there's a palace here with walls. Yes, mistress. But told you not to talk. Okay, I won't.
My head was spinning.
Camel's teeth. A wind shadow. This place 6. This place is horrible. Why would Kaya have wanted to come here? Why would anyone? It is indeed horrible. You think it wasn't always like this? Hard to say, mistress. All this dust must blow from somewhere. Perhaps something has dried up. Kaya was recorded here. That's what she told us anyway. Are you well enough to continue, mistress? There's got to be something here, some kind of structure, somewhere. Can you see anything? Nothing but dust and rock. Great. Well, let's keep going. Two minutes, mistress. The channel seems to get narrower. There's no way to know if it leads anywhere at all. If there is no shelter, I fear you will not make it back. You can hopper me out, can't you? The hopper will work through this dust? It should. It depends. Then we keep going. Mistress. So which way do we go? I'm sorry, mistress. I do not know.
Then we rounded a corner in the rock. And we saw it.
It's just like the one in the Emperor's graveyard. Although this moon couldn't be more different. Well done, mistress. Of course, I never doubted it would be here. I hope this place is worth it. Who knows? But it is certainly a find. The ruins will provide a wind shadow, mistress. You are safe. Guy said there was an orangery here. How could anyone grow oranges in this? Assuming we have found the right place, something must have changed. We've seen this kind of gate before, in the graveyard of the emperors. The site must be from a similar period, just as we were expecting. An inscription on the top bar of the gate. Symbols embossed into the metal. Ancient. What do we have? This is fractured. Low knowledge of. Must be another possibility. It's not low. Okay, so knowledge of. Convinced my translation for knowledge is correct now. So this is place. This is not. Or like low water place. Well, maybe? Or source. Past. Could be source of past knowledge or well. What's a well of knowledge? Does the dust hurt you at all? My workings are well protected, mistress. I hope that does not disappoint you. It does not. I don't want to see you hurt, Six. Don't worry. Let's see what we find inside.
We stepped through the ancient gate. The wind outside dropped to a hollow moan.
I really hope we don't have to go back through the storm. I am unsure I could even allow you to try, mistress. Did this ever open? Perhaps, mistress. But I do not think it will open now. There's some kind of courtyard beyond. I can't make it out. Another inscription. Oh, that's a big one. Oh my god. This is the end of a longer line of text. This thing is crazy. Find. Will. Or no, maybe it's when. It could be when. I like will better. Me. Place. Love. This probably, none of this really works, does it? Me will find. I don't like that either. I like this better than. I do like the beginning of that though. No, no will. So like in this place, I don't know if find is right. Something find presents love. Still wrong. What are we removing? When? Find place presents. I don't like presents. In this place. Oh, it still demands that I put something else in there. May? Nope, still not there. It's not presents. Okay. Find place in, come on, this place something. Okay, there we go. It's a lot of glyphs, but I think I must say find. In this place, so fear, drown, low. So this is like not high place. So sort of like, or concept, I guess. Concept. Like death. Maybe dying? Mercy? In this place, dying may find mercy. But why would Kaya wanted to have come here? I don't understand it. This door's open, but the gap's too narrow to slide through. And it's jammed. I'll have to find a way around. Kaya said there were robots here, but that doesn't make sense. Not with all these steps.
The room was filled with rows and rows of books.
So this is a library, a place of knowledge, withering as paper withers. Perhaps, mistress, it is an interesting theory. Seems a bit of a stretch, however. This place doesn't seem grand enough to be a palace. There are no ornamental domes, no gardens. There must be more to this place, but why? Scattered papers. Lots of ancient here. Oh yeah, we're finding lots of glyphs. Let's go. This is the end of a faded fragment of text. Emperor. Robots below. Banished? Because it's got like place. Yeah, it looks like, I would say banished. Plants. Earth. We have this place down as an Empire site, so it's good to confirm that. If there were robots here, they must have been restricted to the rear of this place. There is no logical reason to restrict a robot, miss. Books. Huang would love this place if he could make it through the dust. I'm certain he could not. Kaya said she had a place here, alongside the mechanicals. That's what she said. But all I see are books and dusty stones. a stool. Someone leapt up in a hurry, I suppose. And it looks like they dropped something. Here, in the crack between the stones. A dented silver compass. It looks like it dates from ancient times? Curious, though. Most compasses point towards Ix. This one doesn't. Where does it point, mistress? Out there somewhere. On the casing, an inscription. This is the start of a fragment of text. Rivers. Life. Upon. So this is sort of like place star. So maybe sky. This is like high. Like star. So like hold, similar to hold. Breathes. Sky god breathes life upon rivers. Blessing for safe passage, perhaps. This comes from the same source as the fragment of paper and the telescope we found earlier, I think. This should help us work out where to look for the site of the ancient library Mina had a key for. Another book. More sequences of ancient. Oh my god, we're getting so many runes here. This is blurry and unreadable. Good. Love it. I don't know if I like emperors there. Palace? Yeah, I like palace more. No. Palace people. Day. And will? Yeah, I don't like this. I believe I remember the word day, mistress. This is people. Empires. So what does this apostrophe mean, basically? Plural? So is this just empire? It's sort of like a place. Go place, but like not go. Stay. Endure. Empire will endure forever and day work. I wonder what that really tells us about the Empire. Nothing, mistress. Any scribe can lie. Oh, thanks, robot. Couldn't be more different, the graveyard we found before. Nevertheless, the age is similar, mistress. Oh, did I not look at this book? Stuck fast. Doesn't fit. This isn't the right library. If this even is a library. Let's try this. Oh, that was loud. That kind of scared the shit out of me. There, open. The Chronicles of Mazwai. It's the book Huang is always reading. There's something in the order of 600 copies of Mazwai on Ix Miss, but this one is not from Ix Mistress. There's the stairs up, and I could go through the door. Maybe there's a way through across the roof. Mistress, please do not plummet anywhere. Okay, well, we can come back to that. Let's go through the door. Mistress. What? Inscriptions. Is there anything that like are solvable inscriptions? That's sort of what I wanted to look at. I'll live again. Light of day. On rivers of light we sail forever. Oh, this one is solvable now apparently, but Empires is could just be empire, but I don't think that's true. It says this is solvable, but I don't get that. All? No, I hate that too. That doesn't seem like a good choice. Knowledge? Love? No, I like strength better there. Excuse me. I'm going to put this in. It's going to tell me I'm wrong, but it'll at least get rid of something probably. Oh, I guess it's not finished yet. I need to put in more wrong things. What could I possibly put in here? Oh, of probably. Yeah. It's not all. Empires. Strength is and could be emperor now. Of knowledge of something. One? No, it's not is. Okay. Knowledge. And empires of strength. One. Oh, it's not empires. Okay. That's interesting. Is it emperor? I can't be right. Maybe it's empire? It could be palace. Like palace people? No, I don't like the dot. I much prefer empire here. I still don't really like the other options though. clearly still something I can put in here. A 1 again? Ugh, I don't like this. What am I missing for things that I could put in? Palace? Strength? Can't be love. Knowledge, people? Oh, of? Oh, there it is. Not strength. Knowledge of. So this is all. So like eternal. This is. So was. Past tense, I guess. So this is like love. Life. Gone. It's got day. No. Bits of winds. Song. Apparently this is solvable, but I don't see how that's solvable. Sell only best. This book holds life. Okay, anyway, through the door now. Evidently is both like and unlike the Emperor's graveyard. Another inscription. This one is several words. Eyes, yourself, than. I don't like that. Can I add my translation for eyes to my dictionary? Close. It's like fall. Like don't something. What's it? Close? What does that mean? Does not sound good. This threw me a glimpse through the blocked door. Somebody huddled here to keep warm, burned what they could find. Books, most likely. What have we got? This is a cook's knife. I think it dates from the early Empire. Mistress, there's blood on the blade. Not much, but some. Human blood? Indeed, mistress. It is Ioxian blood. You can tell where the blood comes from? No inscription on the blade. This comes from the same place as the chip sculpture. The one we discovered floating in space. This should help us locate the pre-Empire site. Another book. Ooh, more glyphs. This one is a stained fragment from an even longer phrase. This is a lot of stuff. Through, or is it remember? I like remember. It could be travels. No, I don't like travels. Robots. No. people. No, and people are correct. Remember must be a mistake. Let's look at this one first. No people. Wanted robots. Return. People don't like the robots. Apparently. A makeshift ramp. Something below. Have we found the vault? This place is a palace, not a vault. A mural. Similar to the one we saw in the Graveyard of the Emperors. Perhaps this one is slightly older. Even more worn. A line of figures, some stooped, some young. Gathered together, then falling. A bright light. That's all I can make out. Bless the rivers. There's no floor out here. Okay, so I can't go through there. We can take the makeshift ramp, presumably. This place must have been fine once, mistress. The scale of construction suggests opulence, even if the fittings do not. This ramp is a door. There is no way it felt like this. Someone's been this way before us. Someone with a robot. This whole structure is intact except here. But there's no boulders, no signs of impact. I think this was demolished. And not to make a way through for them, there's an open door in the hallway after all. I'm sure whoever smashed this wall down, they did it solely to make a path for our robot. Well then, if there's no floor, what is there anything up here that's useful? I might as well check it out. Papers. Another few lines. We're getting a lot of text here. There's a few words in this one. Oh, yes there are. Okay, was is correct. Lived is correct. Only is correct. Star. Would it be moon? If this is star, but now we just have like people. Nebula was never intended to be lived in, only sailed. That's weird. Statues. I must be tired. For a moment, I mistook them for giants. Something in the sand. Metal oil burner carved with the robot head motif dating from at least the earliest Empire period, and I would say it was a miner's oil burner, judging by the sturdiness of it. Glass has an inscription. This one is a broken piece from an even longer phrase. I give this thing. I give this thing you, like to you. And how this comes from the same source as the knife I found here before. This should help us work out where to look for the pre-Empire site. I love it out here. Some people live and die on Iox. They never see anything. That's a nice boulder. A fallen rock. I'm glad I wasn't standing here when that came down. A table set for a meeting. Looks like it ended in argument. Could have been moments ago. The eagle and sun motif. This dates the site beautifully. I can see them more clearly from up here.
A circle of stone gods, staring each other down. Each one daring the others to blink first.
Is that the whole ancient pantheon, I wonder? Timur always told me there were 7 ancient gods, though where he got that from, I have no idea. There's something wedged under here, a statue fashioned from crystal. I think it dates from the early Empire. The ancient gods still had some presence in Empire times then, but I wonder if these statues were devotional, or if they were simply old and precious. And an inscribed phrase on his back. We This is probably not correct. Temples with gods, right? We not temples. We gods, right? With can't be right then. So it's got temple in it, but it's like, is temple? Belong? Oh, probably above. We belong with gods above. Maybe the ancients believes the gods sailed the river, or perhaps people sailed the rivers and the gods live somewhere else above that. Rivers over rivers. Most likely this comes from the same site as the oil burner and the knife. This should help us work out where to look for the pre-Empire site. I don't know how, like, having multiple objects from a similar time period would tell you where a thing is, but okay. So I'm stuck here. Okay. Well, good thing we came up here, because we found some stuff, but None of it is incredibly relevant. Or it wasn't relevant to like get across, I guess. How would you like get through that door if you didn't have like an iron poker or something? Mistress. How old did you say the site is exactly? It dated back to the very first days of the Holy Empire, Mistress. Probably constructed during the reign of the first Empress herself. I could just use the gate, but
The rock had been scooped out to make a roof for the courtyard, keeping it safe from the endless storm beyond.
it's so quiet.
This was a secret place.
Some kind of ritual space. There is something about this place, Mistress. I cannot, as you might say, put my finger on it. You don't have fingers, silly boy. A good something or a bad something? Perhaps both, Mistress? An uncanny something. Perhaps you heard something about this place? More than that, I believe this place is familiar to me. Oh. And yet I've never left Ix except in your company. I do not understand. Did the first empress who declared herself holy, did she still believe in the older gods? Still fear them? By all the waters, I could have plunged straight over. It's not unfinished building work. The stones were removed here, lifted away. Someone broke into whatever's below. 6 isn't going to stop me. Thinking of the ramp over the wall, 6. Maybe someone brought robots with them, built the ramp so they could get in. Or then again, maybe they took some robots away. Maybe this place housed robots. Interesting, Mistress. Robots would certainly not object to the conditions here, although they would object to all the stairs. There was a something here. Yeah, there it is. Someone wrote something on this pillar. Never seen ancient symbols scrawled like this, written in charcoal, I think. Oh, that's interesting. Pilgrims? No, pilgrims doesn't fit there at all. Why is that even an option? Old. And itself above. Maybe these are numbers. 100 and it's 1. 40? I don't know. You can clamber down there. I want to look at these statues. This looks like an altar to me. Is this a temple then? Do the emperors secretly worship the ancient gods? Something's been chiseled in here. Beautiful workmanship. That's only short. There's a few words in this one. Looks like not temples or something. Or like not people. Is? These are like 2 words that we just don't know. Is this death? Yeah, if this is life, then this might be death. Like close, light, sort of like verb. Written? I don't like that. Death is written. Sounds rather sad. Was this a hospital? Safely away from everyone else? Did Kaya die here after all? There are some carvings here. Not much visible. The dust has worn it all away. A few images, but it's hard to see what they are. The stone panels must have all been inscribed once, telling some kind of story. Gone now. This door seems stuck. Interesting. Yeah, so we don't really, like, my guess maybe is this place is like some sort of temple or like not graveyard, like temple worship place or whatever. This place was built for robots. Why are there so many stairs? I don't know. It's strange, I agree. Maybe it's a place built to keep robots in. Is that a hopper eye? Looking towards the altar? Can we use it? Do you really want to? It must refract to somewhere. Assuming it's not just ornamental. If this hopper directed one underground, mistress, then one would require another hopper inside that space to return. Is this a place of execution? A hopper set up to carry you straight into a rock? It is indeed possible. Okay, well, we're gonna ad break in about a minute. It could be. Maybe it is. There's a hole. Have you worked out what's troubling you yet? Yes. No. There was a chair. What kind of chair? Here. In the center of this place. Oh, it is a place for execution. A chair on wheels? I sat down in it, mistress. They put something on my brow. Oh my god, does it turn people into robots? Are like leftover people? Okay, hang on. We gotta pause. Well, that thought is one I don't like that we'll have to explore when we're done with the ad break. But we'll pause for now. It's a little 3-minute break. So we can have the pre-rolls off and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. I've been enjoying the Olympics. I really like the Olympics. It's fun. Like, where else do you get to watch like speed skating and bobsledding and stuff like that? You know, it's they're all like aerials and skiing, and there's all kinds of sports that are fun to watch. Like one thing that have a weight to them, I guess. Like there's a reason to do it. You know, because there could be a winner, right? There's stakes. It's fun. I don't know if I could watch like bobsled continuously, but like once every 4 years, getting to be like really into weird sports, it's fun. And of course, you know, best on best Olympic hockey. That is something that is very fun for me in particular. We get the gold medal game tomorrow. That'll be fun. Canada, US. Let's go Canada. I want nothing more than for them to beat the US. Partially because I think the US will be insufferable if they win. Not that they already aren't insufferable, but there'll be a lot of extremely annoying people posting on the internet. Not that there aren't normally extremely annoying people posting on the internet, but, you know, things will get worse for a few days. How are we doing? $15 more seconds, and then we can return to gaming. All right, we're back. First of all, could this just literally be Heaven's Vault in that language? Second of all, my thought was, is this like a weird place where they turn people who are dying into robots or whatever? Like the personality of robots are like old people or whatever that are getting put into them, or people like executed people or criminals or something. I sat in a chair, golden, painted of course, carved with leaves winding up its legs. Faces watching me. I remember the texture of the wood. I could barely lift my head, but I lifted it all the same. Mistress, I was tied. Something's happening to you, Six. There's something here doing something to you. I am myself, Mistress. I am not surprised that if that upsets you. Do you have an off switch, maybe? Do you? Now be quiet. I can't hear above your chatter. Okay. The Horned Goddess in the Emperor's Graveyard. Still weeping. This one is Kibenya. Nice to see an old friend out here. I don't recognize this one. God? Goddess? Can't tell. Seems curious to send a gender to a god, Mistress. After all, what would they do with it? The wooden goddess in the theater in the domed market moon. This one is the tall god from the cratered moon. Glyphs. This isn't a word I already know. I'll have to make a guess. Sky? The sky god of sailing and rivers. God from the dome market moon. Glyphs. Serpent? I don't think that's right. Oh, it could be. I think it's serpent. Serpent? That would explain the lack of arms. Although it doesn't explain why the ancients worshipped snakes. And then these are conveniently blocked off. I know these glyphs at her feet. They read as water. Goddess of fertile rice fields, not of a place like this. These must have been placed here deliberately. To mark this god in particular? I wonder if behind all of these... There. More glyphs. This might tell us who this god is. Here. That doesn't seem right. Let's see now. Oh. Place. Arrive. Heaven. Ground. Could it be heaven? Lands? No, I don't think it is. Ground? That will do for now. Goddess of the Earth? Any other glyphies we can do anything with? So it's just a big old boulder in the way. Not much I can do with that. Most curious. Yes, I see. What do you see? Okay, just don't let me talk to you. Alright. What is this? Something embedded in the altar. I've never seen anything like it. It's a device of some kind. Six, what do you make of it? Evidently it is old, mistress. Evidently it is very old. That's all we're getting out of you? Tell me something specific, robot. I would estimate the metal in this piece to be almost 2,500 years old. It's as old as anything we've ever found. Indeed, mistress. Wow. Very old. The artifact in the altar appears to be aimed directly at the Hopper Eye, mistress. The thing in the altar is aligned to the Hopper Eye? I believe it is a Hopper source, yes, mistress. A sort of emitter. Although it is clearly defunct. Well, Six is too busy to complain. Oof.
Empty,
Nope.
cold, stale air.
What was down here worth taking?
A cavernous space all around me.
Aaliyah, what have you found? That is a good question. This space is huge and so cold. I must go right the way down to the core. Well, I certainly will. What was that? I'm sure I heard something. Sure of it. I kicked a stone. That was the noise. Definitely not something moving around down there. I seem to be whispering. There's something here. A battered, hefty pick. Dating from the earliest days of the Empire? What's this doing here? What's this? How I got in down here? This is mining equipment. How did this come to be here? I found an inscription on the blade. This one is a fractured fragment from a longer phrase. Home is life? It can't be a word for home. Work? I think that's right. I think this comes from the same place as the statue and the oil burner I found here earlier. Presumably people regularly visited both these two sites. This will make the pre-Empire site easier to locate. Was this a treasure vault? You could store vast amounts here. Oops. This isn't Renba's mysterious vault, surely. Don't like it down here one little bit. No, seriously, what was that? Definitely saw something moving. There's a spotlight over there. that I would like to go look at. Perhaps. Nope, why? I don't want to go up. Why are you going up? The noise is gone now, I think. Ramps. No stairs. Easy now, don't want to fall. This isn't a good idea. The walkways are steep and narrow, and who knows what's down here. You won't let me go down? I want to go down. Nope. Like, this is one of the things I also find irritating with this game. Like, it just takes you back up occasionally for no particular reason. Like, you just lose control of your character, and then it doesn't warn you or anything when that's going to happen. It just sort of happens.
There was something down there. I'm sure of it.
Found a battered pick down there. The artifact is most curious, mistress. From the mineral composition, I would suggest it was used in a forge or mine. It's traveled some distance to be here. Then are we done? Someone came here with mining tools and smashed down the walls, tore up the floor, went below. Mistress, I've completed my analysis of the Hopper Eye. I've sent test packets through and analyzed the minor refractions. I would like to leave now, mistress. But I cannot hopper us from under the rock. We've collected 6 intriguing artifacts here. We've also pinpointed 2 new locations, a pre-Empire site and the site of an ancient library. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? What's the matter? Are you going to tell me what that hopper does? I observed 2 things about the hopper. Individually, they are of trivial interest. Together, they are as we feared. The hopper is deadly. Quite so. The eye is flawed, mistress. Internal cracking means it can only refract some of the information passed to it. Specifically, the physical matrix is not refracted. If used, only the neural mesh would disentangle. I'm an archaeologist, 6. I speak ancient, not whatever language that is. You might hopper to the eye and never arrive. My second finding is, however, more pressing. This hopper is not broken. It has been carefully engineered to function this way. But what good is a neural mesh without a physical matrix? Robots. Maybe they brought a matrix with them? Perhaps so. Could a neural mesh be stored? Kaya was. Shall I use the hopper again, mistress? Do it. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that was creepy. I bet they manufactured robots there out of like dying people. Like taking their thoughts, the neural matrix, but not their bodies. I was thinking about the cratered moon with the ramps, 6. The whole site was designed to be run by robots. I wonder if there was a period before the Holy Ioxian Empire when robots were commonplace? When they ran things even? Sounds pitiless. People at the mercy of the whims of an ethical core. Statistically, it is very sensible. Large number of robots could comfortably control, maintain, and organize society, leaving humans free of that burden. Although I admit there would likely be problems in individual cases. Time to move on. I will prepare the ropes, mistress. Where are we going now? Whoever's closest, probably. Man, I want to go to that ancient library. The pre-Empire site. We go to Ix. Ancient library. Always. Sailing to the site of an ancient library. The Robot Empire 6. If we assume for a moment that there was one, it didn't survive. The Empress took over. The Steel Empire ended and the Ioxian Empire began. As for the robots were wiped and buried on Ix. Aroka is left momentarily, mistress. A few robots must have been kept around by the emperors. In places like the ones we've seen where they couldn't do any harm.
For the longest time, Mayari didn't know about the Nightingale. I would hitch lifts with robot couriers to Elbereth, then slip away to play aboard the ship. Until one day, when Oroi reckoned she could figure out how to launch it. And of course, I didn't know how to stop. I pretty much crashed into the dock on Iox.
There's anything here at all. The waters to the left seem curious, so a good thing I went right. Yeah, this has got me all going the wrong way. Irritating. Try to go left whenever I can. I also want to go left when given the option. Yeah. Yawn. This is an area of less flow, mistress. Right, whenever I get a chance. We have been this way before, mistress. I believe last time we went left. right to check out that ruin. Then we're going to have to go all the way back around. Turn right here to continue searching. Well, that's not what I meant to do. A ruin. A ruin. It's a ruin from the earliest days of the Nebula Mistress. A highly ornate river chart. Okay, I will turn left. That looks promising. Looks like we might have to go all the way around, though. That's sort of irritating. We're in the vicinity of the site of the ancient library once more, mistress. Well, at least this turns us back in. We don't have to go all the way out. Excellent. Let's try this one. There's something over there. Probably another ancient ruin or whatever. A shipwreck. A wreck. Ancient times. Annotated map. Denotated wham. When, or it could be May. May. Sky. God. Oh, sky is correct. May sky god. Like, so written. Build your way. Open your way. Finally back into the ancient site search area. Sleepy. Oh my gosh. Well, I'd love to go there, but we're gonna have to go up and around. Ugh. The river to the left appears to be leading to something, but the river to the right is what it's suggesting that I go to. No, the river to the left puts me back on that stupid... I don't want that. No, we're going right. Puts me back in the little circle. I guess we want to go right. I do not know, mistress. Well, we kind of have to go around this. That looks promising. A ruin! It's a ruin from ancient times. Should only take a few moments. No, that's not where we're going. Just somewhere else. Cloud chart? That's a lot of writing. Voice. No, point. Your temple 4. Oh, not temple. Interesting. I was pretty curious. I was pretty convinced of that one. Prow? Like, it's got wind. It's a place belong home? Oh, God. The music just went weird. I guess because we've been like sailing the seas for so long that reset. That's irritating. Hong told me something in the Chronicles of Mazwai. Old poem about sailing the very first path. I wonder if this is what it meant, this spray in the water. God, we gotta go all the way around. These rivers are so irritating. I like the game, I just don't like this bit. Although it makes me want to play Wind Waker. The Zelda game, sailing around, that was fun. Take the next right, mistress. So, which way do we go? I believe there's a very gentle force here. Just enough to sail. It may lead somewhere, it may not. Feels good to be back on a real river again. Oh, I can pass control to 6. Thankfully. Not for long. I better go left here. If I go right, I just end up back in that loop. What would turning right accomplish for me? No, turning right is, oh no, turning right is I guess what I want, probably. But then I need to be careful to turn left, like, immediately. If we go right there, I just go back up into that whole loop thing that I was just in. Oh, this is just going to take me out. But, so, if I can ever turn right, I'm going to take that, I guess. It's just like a tiny little loop. What a pointless thing. No, what was the point of that? An area of lower flow. There appears to be a trail in the water. No. No. God, we've been doing this for like 20 minutes. Are we sailing around in circles? Kinda. Yeah, it wants us to go right, but it's irrelevant. has got to be it. Irrelevant. Left is faster. Oh God, we're so close, please. Please, I want to get off the boat. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. This must be it. We found it. Yay. Site of an ancient library. Will Mina's key open something here?
Open sands and deathly silence. This place was so old, even the ghosts had died.
6? I don't feel right. Evidently is the air here, mistress. There is not enough. You will feel dizzy, lightheaded, and nauseous. You will eventually pass out. But you'll hopper me when it gets serious. Won't you? It is already serious. I will hopper you should it become dire. No time to waste then. Not just stuck. I think it's locked. Try me this key. It does. It works. Bless the wind. It still won't open. What good is that? What's the point in bringing a key halfway across the nebula for a stuck door? I do not think the door meant you harm, mistress. The other side is most likely blocked. Looks like we can just walk in after all. Suffered badly, mistress. Look at this place.
The air should have reeked of ash and smoke. But no, nothing. These walls were dry bones.
I think this place is ancient. Older than anything we've seen before. I agree, mistress, but the materials, the construction, they are old, yes. But I would not say they were primitive. The frames are much the same as those on Elbereth. This is the door we unlocked from the other side. Stuck fast. If there were scrolls on these shelves, the fire reduced them to ashes. And then the wind swept the ashes away. What happened to the people who built this place? Where did they go? Suppose they traveled, mistress. They spread. The site is older than Iox, older than Elbereth. These people were settlers. Ancient sailors? I wonder if there are ancient settlers still out there. Most likely not, mistress. It has been a long time, and we have not seen their boats. Stairs leading up. Lucky they were so sturdily built. Mistress, don't hassle me.
Right on the brink was an enormous book on a curved metal stand.
The book looks promising. This is a beautiful piece of work. Heavy, ornate. And the book is unscathed. There are symbols in the leather. This one has several words. Future of history of lost future? I don't know if that's right. Not so lost now. But not understood either. I want to know what's inside. But it's chained shut. I can't leave this here. But it's chained to the stand. Maybe I can... Or no, maybe I can't. I can't even lift it right now. More inlaid circles. This one's inscribed around the edge. Oh. Give. Could be gift. Gift of water was... given for many moons? The gift of water. What could that mean? Beautifully set by the window, with a view across the dust. It seems to have escaped the fire. You can still see the doodle scratched into the lacquer by whoever worked here. There must have been another level up here. Maybe several. Now there's just a drop.
I was stumbling over my own feet.
Keep me informed. Waters above. Mistress. Are you in one piece, mistress? I think so. But I won't be when this bit of floor gives way next. Perhaps I could jump. There's a sand pile down there. I could probably jump down into it. Please, mistress. You're not a cheerful girl of 6 years. But 6, I don't think I can move. You're not injured, mistress. Jump into the sand. Not so far. But after that bridge collapsing on the garden moon, the probability of a safe landing is quite high, as is the probability of running out of air. Then I'd better jump. Indeed. Here goes. Mistress. That's all I've got. I'm activating the hopper immediately, mistress. No, but I want the book. So I got nothing from doing that? What was the point of that library? That was entirely useless. How long was that? About 20 minutes? We cannot go back. The last of the air is gone. There are no plants to replenish it. Its story ends now. So what happens to the library now? Very little happened to it, I think. We should tell Mina we found her library. Although I didn't find any books for her. You brought the book! Oh good, that's what I wanted. After the floor collapsed, mistress, the chain on the book broke free of the stand. I seemed wasteful not to bring it with us. Doesn't seem to be paper exactly. It's as smooth as ceramic. Let's see now. Read from the beginning. Here's the first line. There's a few words in this one. I've got a whole book to translate. This book contains history of all that is. True. Keep reading from the beginning. We've got a lot to translate. Let's go. And this book tells machine. That doesn't seem right. Machine is probably wrong. Interesting. We got so much here. Every book? No. True is book this in? It's not every in this book. This book is exciting. Like everything, maybe? So we're finding so much like does everything in this book is true? That's crazy. And like this could be a lot of words here. An ad starting in 3, so we're gonna pause now. See you in a minute. I'm gonna take a quick step away myself while we have this 3-minute break happening, so I will be right back. And we're back. Good timing, because the ad has also ended. I'm excited to learn more about this book. Keep reading. You can probably get a lot out of it. Homes, or it could be world. World above B. Oops, forgot to turn the sound back on. Let me just double. Oops. Let me double check on OBS that everything is coming through correctly. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Cannot, reached, keep reading. I'm just gonna keep reading. Never, not give, not death. Oh, this could be death, maybe. I don't know if it's never. Power, you, give. Something here is wrong. Give. Power. That. Never. No, something here is wrong. I mean, it wants me to put death in, but I don't believe that it's right. Oh, so give is not part of this. Okay, death. Power. Never. Of. That. I don't know if of is right either. Yeah. Never. Power. That. There we go. Forget that power corrupts. Keep reading. People of Nebula don't like plant. I don't want that to be there. From. I mean, I like if it's like plants, I like grew from seeds. Keep reading. I don't know how long we can do this for, but I'm going to keep doing it as long as we can, basically. Robots are... You okay?
I get to go up.
In lunges?
25.
Oh.
I'm not okay.
I don't like plant there. It's probably just with. Robots are...
Robots are gay.
Fertile?
Robots are fertile.
Or gardeners. I mean, it's like place. Sort of person, place, plant feels like gardeners, maybe?
I like these fertile robots.
It's like power break. Robots are gardeners with tiny eyes. Like small eyes, sharp eyes. Sharp? I don't really like that either. I don't think that makes sense. Robots must have been part of a society before they were erased when the Holy Empire began, Mistress. Keep reading more info. Proud of you for going up.
Thank you.
This one is a phrase, Renty. Oh my god, that's a big phrase. Robots
Are gay and virgin.
I don't think that's what it is. Gods, many, one, bring. And of. I'd rather have gods than of many. Something there is going to be wrong. No, yeah, people, not many. I want people. Oh, it's going to want me to put plants in there. What? It's going to want me to put plants here, and then it's going to be wrong. Yeah, we don't want plant. Robots. People. And bring gods. Nope, still wrong. Not bring. Robots and people. Gods. Not gods. It's like grow. Robots grow people. Robots grow people and tend to their bodies feels really weird. I don't know if I like that. We're learning about robots, though. Robots are your child? Friends. Robots are your friends. That will do for now. Just keep reading. Just keep reading. Just keep reading. Eyesight. I don't like that. And of snake. I don't like and of snake eyes. That feels really weird. Safely. Nebula. Body. Oh, serpents is correct. Not safely, no. It's like what place? So it could be like where. So like place, sort of people. And Serpent's Eye is where something nebula is. Key Nebula, Axe Nebula, Jewel Nebula, Look Nebula. Jewel Nebula is story hold held. I don't like that. The Serpent's Eye. What's the Serpent's Eye? Keep reading. More lines. I don't know how much is in this book, but we're just going to keep going. Sail. But don't like that. Serpents makes more sense than snake. Don't know if I like that. Wind? I don't like wind either. Maybe this sail. Something wind, sail into Serpent's Eye, but it certainly does not feel right. Not wind. Serpents. Hold. Eye. But. Into. I believe you're correct with but, mistress. But. It's like, it's got prow in it. Or is in prow. Ships sail into Serpent's Eye, but walls hold, maybe? I don't think it makes sense. The Serpent's Eye again. It must have been a place somewhere important. Keep reading. How long does this go for? Several words. What do we got here? Will point will. I don't like that. Oh, but it's actually okay. So it's not garden book, like a book place. Library will. It's like give. Save. Library will save will. It feels weird. More lines. Boats. Cut. No, cut is good. That's excellent. Boats. Yeah, okay, good. Connect. Weird ropes. Cut ropes and launch boats. Save. Something will save. Something will save us? Is that vault? Vault. Heaven's vault. That's gotta be vault. And the vault will save us. Save us from what? The planets cracking apart or whatever? Forming all these nebulas? What does heaven look like again? It's got the little triangle, the place. Waters. Where waters join. Gather? No. It's like many. Of dot many. A great path. Begins where waters join. Some kind of formation of rivers collecting together to form a path, but a path to what? Keep reading so much translation to do. This is exciting.
Keep reading, keep reading.
I found a book with a ton of stuff in it, so it's very exciting.
Love reading.
I think that's a new word, so I don't think like all fits. Go, cannot go. Yeah. I can add my translation for cannot to my dictionary now. It's like best, shine. It's like all star, shine light, brightest light, cannot go. Dark? How many lines do we get? Nebula. From. Something God waters from something. Why won't you let me put that in? Oh, because it's not that. Something God drinks day time. Oh, is it like 7th? I don't think it's 7th. This is a number though. Maybe it is 7th. A 7th god? I didn't realize the gods came in order. Keep reading. Let's see what's next. Seventh god from people. Oh, good. It is 7th. People feared. Well, it's got maybe free in it. It could be it could be escaped or it could be feared. I like escaped. But seventh god. More lines. More lines. That's also a big one. Story. The story of this book has been I don't know if large is the right choice there. Yeah, that's gonna be wrong. Story has vault. These are just both the same symbol. Story has finished and finished in vault, and finished is in vault. Story has beginning and beginning is in vault. There's a lot here. Good God. That's probably wrong. Okay, it's gonna want me to put many in there, probably. It's gonna be wrong. I give up. I'm gonna have to come back to this later. Ship, sky, and vault with never many. But ship something down in fire. Came. This must be like a past tense thing. don't think I really have the words for this. Am I supposed to like do this whole book? Wind was it's not ship, is it? No, it could be ship. I don't like that. Yeah, that's not correct. It's not love. Like, of ship. Gone of ship was? It's not gone. Heart of ship was sever, broken. Keep reading. Maybe I'm supposed to have more words for this. Or more words before I get into this. This is a lot. Oh my god. It's like rest, but is I don't think that's star. Do I have like heavens or whatever? Was there? It's definitely not you. Oops. I can like stick star in a whole bunch. I don't think it's gonna help anything. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna get anywhere. least it'll not tell me that something is wrong. What if I pressed a random verse? I think that's Heaven's Vault. That is. Here is source of Heaven's Vault. It could be source. Heaven's Vault, that's the name of the game. I should maybe take this to Huang. He might get more out of it. I'll deliver it when we're next on Ix Mistress. But I want to keep solving inscriptions. Seventh god drinks from waters of Nebula. Vault will save us. This book contains history of all things that are true. Sky. This is Serpent's Eye. May rivers never break this place. Time and winds will save us. Take me all places where rivers flow. All knowledge and none. Power and fear. I mean, I want to keep reading the book. Keep reading from the beginning. It's gonna make me put hearts and stuff in here, which I think is gonna be wrong. Keep reading. Seventh God will bring oh, heart is correct. Interesting. Heels connect like together probably. Oh my Lord. heart is I don't like that. Yeah, there's something wrong in here for sure. Of. Never. Of. There's something wrong in there for sure. Keep reading.
Holy shit. Oh.
That's not right. It's like we. So maybe our. New home. But is sleep. I don't like that. Something there is wrong. But something loves is rest we than also wrong. No than. Still doesn't feel right. No rest. Interesting. Heart, but until heart is full, we wait. This must end eventually. We sail rivers we sail rivers of broken heart. We sail the rivers of the broken heart. By the stars, that was a long one. Keep reading. We homes don't like that. I like moons better. On homes. Oh, something's wrong there, I think. Oh, I like our better than we. Make I mean, make our homes on moons of nebula. Keep reading. This book is very exciting. There's so much to learn from it. We wait and we something in here is going to be wrong. Oh, it's not gods. We wait. We wait and we something for seventh something. Well, and another translation. More, yes, more words. More words. We wait and we listen. For seventh gods, as in multiple. Or as in belonging to. What gods do not know? Keep reading. When seventh god speaks. We up. You up, seventh god? That's probably will. It's like that triangle or the squarey thing means truth. Or like fact. Must. How much book do I get to read? That's a lot of words. That's probably like when or whatever. No, I thought that would have been when. There it is. When. Love is full we must and maybe that's heart, not love. When heart is full, we must sail. Not for, not of. Our homes. New. So much info. When the heart is full, we must sail for our new home. The heart. What is the heart? Something until death and something. Fight until death and beyond. I don't think this is robots because we like this one word doesn't make sense. Something who rests is something. Similar to robot. Slave. It could be city because it's like this is a robot and this is like this one is always sort of representative of peoples. This is like people robots. Guardian maybe who rests is nothing. I don't like that. save. Hold this. So save doesn't make sense. That also doesn't make sense. Also doesn't make sense. Yeah, this isn't going to be right. No, it does not. It does not make sense, lady. God, how far does this book go? Like, I don't know if I should be doing all of this now. I want to, but I don't know if I should. Like, is it bad to be doing this? We wait and we listen. Oh, I finished the book. Okay. Are there other ones that I've solved from that now? We wait and we listen. No, not. I don't want solved ones. I want solvable ones. Solvable inscriptions. Stars of Home. Water must flow. We speak for those who have no voices. That was on the metal hoop. Heart of ship was broken. Our new home. To our new home. But until heart is full, we wait. When seventh God speaks, we must listen. Interesting. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot to that. Ooh. Well, let's go somewhere else. We've got a new ad in a minute. This would be a good time to stop, I guess, but that was exciting. Maybe we do one more section? I think we do one more section. I mean, we're over here. We could go to what do we want to do here? Market Moon. I could tell Mina that the key didn't do anything. I mean, it's the closest. The other options are all the way down here. Could go to the Steel Empire site, Unknown Ancient site. Yeah, sure, let's go here. It's the closest. Gonna add in 30 seconds. That book was exciting. There was a lot in there. lot of translations done. Here you go, 6. And ad break. See you in a moment. Okay, I will also be right back. And we're back, and the ad is also over. Far beyond the reach of Ix. There was no like anything we missed in the stream. I just handed over control to 6 and it ported me right here. That was close. I could click on that. That's the local government hall. Anaki isn't part of the protectorate. No, mistress, we are quite far from Ix here. I don't remember where the girl with the that I had to show this book to is. Forgive me, but do you know this moon well? I know this old moon very well. Do you know dealers of artifacts? Oh, was it that lady over there?
The fountain was still chuckling away to itself when we returned.
And faith to you. And to you. What brings you back here? I found the door your key opened. You didn't. You can't have. I did. That's incredible. And was it a library? There'd been a fire. Not much left. But it had been once. People used to read. I'm sure of it. All sorts of people too, not just kings and princesses. I found a huge book. It's back on my ship. I could show it to you. God, that's so creepy. Hey, kid, I got a big book in my ship if you want to come look at it. You love libraries, Mina. You should come to Ajax. I was born on Renaki. There's no way to change that. Maybe when I return, I'll be born on Ajax. But that will only happen if I keep my soul pure in this life. Ajax isn't heaven, you know. The people there aren't perfect. Some aren't even good. Then they will be reborn elsewhere, and there will be space for those who are better. You're from Elbereth, aren't you? You must have done something terrible before. No one chooses where or how they're born. They only choose where they let themselves end up. You really aren't scared at all, are you? You're not worried about your soul at all? I look after my soul. I try to anyway. Good faith to you. And I'm glad you found my library. Well, that didn't go well. I was sort of hoping she'd want to, leave or something. Talk to me, man. Please, one moment, but can you help me find something? My apologies, but I'm running late. Wow, what a jerk. You go talk to the robot man, I guess? My wandering friend returns. I trust you're well? Where'd you get these ones from? I'll tell you. It's a story of some bravery, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. They were aboard a boat. I found it drifting in eddies in the desperate ways. I boarded it meaning just to strip the metal, you know. But it wasn't empty. There was a crew aboard, all still working, still going about their tasks. A robot crew? A servo crew. It seems they've been sailing around and around a certain point in space, not able to fly away, not able to approach. I'm no roboticist, but I said they had two conflicting goals. And that circular path was the best way they had to meet them both. Robots being indecisive? 6. Is that possible? Evidently it is inevitable, mistress. Were a robot to find themselves stuck between a fire and a fall, they would be content to wait for a situational change. The situational change occurred. I came aboard. Where was this? I wondered if it would tickle your interest. I could most definitely tell you, so long as our previous terms apply. I'll get you any servos I find. Simple. I won't find any servos. Please, try to. If I find anything, I have to take it to Ajax. I work for the university. Not if you take this job, then you are working for me. Excellent. It was a place away from a lot of rivers. A quiet place. No surprise the ship had not been seen before. And there were thick clouds. Perhaps the ship was circling one of those. I couldn't be sure. One moment it would break away as though trying to escape. Then it would be pulled back as if something had been forgotten and there was something I needed to do. Over and over, I watched them do it for nearly an hour before I dared to interrupt them. The servos ran loops in the floor from window to window, sails to rudder. The paths changed a little each time, but always pull back to the same results. How did you get them off the ship? I hoppered them, one by one. Once aboard my ship, they just stopped. I think they were glad of the rest. You sold all those servos now? Happily. They're picking fruit and sailing ferries. I don't know where they are. There are no more robots coming from anywhere, Amadou. They're ancient. How are things on Arnaki? Things on Arnaki never change. We are the perfect model of a happy society. Far enough from Ix that we can grow comfortably fat. Have you found anything for me? I wasn't looking. I'll be going now. Bye-bye. I'm not bringing you any robots, man. And let's get out of here, I guess. Wait. Please wait. Mina? Take me with you. To Ix, to the library. Are you sure? What good can I do? My soul's stuck here. You like it on Ix. I'm sure of that. Then let's go, now. Before I change my mind. Alright then. Be ready, mistress. And so I left the service of Arnaki, the market moon. Well, I guess I should go to Ix now. I haven't been since the start of the game. Is this your ship? Welcome to the Nightingale. And you live here? I also have a room on Ix. And the floor's too steady to sleep there. I see. Is it far to Ix? Not far. You might want to sit by the window. You promise you won't hurt me? The water? You'll be fine. You might even enjoy it. You must think I'm very childish. I'll try to stop fretting. Everyone has a first time. So enjoy it if you can. Slip the painter 6. Yes, mistress. Upwards for Ix. Well, let's get to Ix and then we'll stop there. This is a long trip. Oh, good. I don't have to do any of it. Sweet. This is it? The library's this way. It seems so empty. And so old. It's like a cupboard. Onyx will tell you it's the center of everything. Don't believe it. I'll try to remember that. But Renakians think the same things about themselves. Ready? Ready. It's this way? Aaliyah. And you have a friend? Huang, this is Mina. She likes books. Aaliyah said you had a library here. Oh, and this is only the surface of what we have. What sort of books do you like? Mina? I can't read. But I like books. I like the pictures. I like the way they're made. Let me show you something, Mina. The Annals of Mazwai. It's a wonderful place to start. Lots of pictures. You gonna teach her how to read? Everyone should learn to read, Aaliyah. Didn't Miari teach you? She did. I'll look in you later, Mina. Thank you, Aaliyah. Do you suppose they will enjoy each other's company, mistress? I really don't know. What have we done? The probability space is wide, mistress. Should we leave now, mistress? We still have more to do here. There. Okay. We will save the game there. So we'll stop. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'm in Segmentons. We're not done yet. Hopefully you're getting close because we got a lot I want to get done. So many more games to play, but we did make some good progress today. That book was exciting. We found a lot of info in that. So hopefully we can make some more next time. So until next time, I'm in Segmentons, and I'll see you then.